You're only gonna get this one position. The setting is a Denny's at 1 a.m.
That's it?
Yeah, that's all you're getting. I need a story.
I mean, you don't want to add one more detail to that?
You're just getting a setting. This is for 200,000.
It's Denny's at 1 a.m. It was one of those nights. One of those nights where you stay up and you game all day long. You know what I mean? I know you personally, you feel this. I know you feel this. I know you don't feel this. You're only 14. You haven't lived that long in this world. Yeah, it was one of those nights. I was sitting there. It was 12:03 in the morning. I was playing some Call of Duty, and constantly when I joined games. Oh, I forgot to set some exposition here. I was only 11 years old. Every time I got in a lobby, I would ask everyone how's their night going, and they would tell me to shut up. They would call me a squeaker, and I didn't like that. So one night, it was the next day. It's the next night. I was playing more Call of Duty. I was playing, and these people kept saying the same things to me. Wow, squeaker, kill yourself. I don't like you. And that's it. I went into my room. I woke her up, and I said to her face, "These kids are bullying me online." And that's when she said, "Well, you know what? Give me 30 minutes to finish smoking my crack, and we will go down to Denny's. I know it's your favorite Hey, can you kill this guy? He's shooting and it's bothering me." No.
Shit, I got shit on.
Now it was 12:42. We were in the car. It had just started, and we pulled out of the driveway and started towards Denny's. So I could smell the crack in her teeth, but I never mentioned it because it always helped her calm down after she had her tantrums. We arrived at the Denny's. It was now 12:54 p.m. a.m. Sorry, 12:54 a.m. We had arrived in the Denny's parking lot. I gave my mom a minute to settle, and we got out of the car. We entered Denny's. Now it was 1 a.m. It had taken some time because, as you know, I was 4'10" and 250 pounds, so it takes time to walk places. We entered Denny's, sat down at our favorite table. There was only one other person, not including the staff, in the Denny's, and he was sitting at another table all alone wearing a very, very dark cloak. We sat down, and the people at Denny's know our orders, so Hilda, she's one of our favorites, she came over to us, and we just told her we wanted the usual. And she's like, "Okay, howdy y'all. Sure, you can have your usual." But the only thing that was different from every other night at Denny's after people would cyberbully me on Call of Duty was that on this one particular night there was that man with the cloak in the corner. He just sat there, he stared at me. And I saw he had ordered a glass of milk and a fried egg. Not 2 eggs, not 3 eggs, a single fried egg. He got his food before us because he had arrived there before us, so it made a lot of sense, actually. But I kept having Vietnam flashbacks as we were sitting in there. And these Vietnam flashbacks, they were about my dad. And so I asked my mom, "Mom, what happened to Dad?" And she said he escaped from his leash one day, and she had never seen him again.
Know what you mean?
And then I looked back to the man in the cloak, and now he was smiling. I threw my Denny's plates onto the floor, and I walked over to the man in the cloak. He looked at me right in the eyes, and he hit me in the head with a glass of milk. And that was when I knew my father had owned the Denny's after all of these years. The end.
Personally, I would have ended that with, I walked back to the table. My mom saw the bruises and she got all scared. She said you're moving with your auntie and uncle to a town called Bel Air.